All right, I'm sending the link now. This is funny. All right, here we are. Gino, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, cool. Okay, so the stream's live. Let me just make sure somebody can see me. Oh yeah, I also need to add this thing. I forgot how to do it though. What is it? Text.
Score thing.
Yeah. This is where I type it. Oh, I'll just say score. And then what do I do? Oh, let's just do that. There we go. I want Miti, and then their score, and then what's the other team's name? Undefined.
Undefined.
Bold, and they told me like some arrow block or some shit. There's something else I have to do to it. How do I get to the other options? Oh, it's down here. Outline. I think I'm doing this wrong. I need to make it like... someone help me. Someone tell me in Discord how I'm supposed to do this.
You need Zane in the chat.
Yeah, I need to make this... I was going to sell him just 1 second. Alright. Yeah, there's a way to make it... I forgot what it's called. To make it like... so that it's hollow on the inside?
Yeah, red alert 2 mode. Important.
I don't know which... No. Outline color, make that black. And then maybe make the font white or something. Maybe that'll work. How do I change the color? White. Is this right? Okay, this is what we're gonna have, man. Fuck it. Alright, ready to go. So it's 0-0 right now, so I probably put that. That's what I should put.
And even though they've picked teams, is this a test?
Man, I don't know what they're talking about with tests. Alright, I'm ready now. Let's do this thing. I think we'll try Miami. That worked really well earlier today.
Yeah, cool.
Where is it? Here we go. Alright, I'm ready. Alright, Sash just... Oh, Luke asked me if I'm streaming. Yep. Good luck, mate. Alright, guys, let's see what's up.
Alright, so if it's good, it's a game.
That's what I said.
Yeah, sweet. I don't want someone getting a spot they don't like and then quitting and going, oh.
Yeah, I know. That's what I feel like people are trying to do. Are you loading? Did it send you to start? Because I feel like I went by myself just now.
Nah, I'm not there. I'm still in the lobby.
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
There
there it is.
There it
Thank
is.
God. Yes. You don't have to restart that. Nice. If it waited one more moment, I would have gotten an error.
Weird. Alright. Good start so far then.
Looks good. That speed looks good. Money's going down pretty steadily, so we should be good. All right.
Alright, so it's corners.
Looks. Yeah.
Nice. So corners with Sash and Pat in top left and bottom right. We got dsector as the allied in the top right, which is not a bad spot for the allied in corners.
Yeah. I just rewatched well, I was in the process of rewatching my games from earlier to see, you know, my mistakes and all that kind of stuff, try to fix it for the next series. So we have our best chance at, you know, hopefully getting a steal victory there against Mad Max in the finals. Well, the finals before we have to fight the loser bracket finalists. It's not over till we beat that team again, you know. So you kind of got to fight all the hard teams in this tournament if you want to make it, you know, to be the champion. And I like the way he set it up.
Yeah, either which way.
So let's see. Yeah,
everyone.
I was saying that because I had the bottom left, and they were telling me that they were saying that we should have switched because top right is just a much better spot for Allied because it's easier to defend. So I think that that's a really good spot for dsector.
Yeah, it'd be it. Sash and Pat are going 0 all day. I reckon dsector's making a minor and early air. And total up, do you think they... Well, a minor from bottom left, I think that's questionable.
Oh, but he has a drone, and I don't know if they know how to defend drones in Red Alert 2, you know? Yeah.
Got a tank.
Pat just got droned. He's killing it with the miner. That's good. All right.
There's 2 miners from bottom left.
Oh, Sash killed the Rocketeer. That's really annoying when you're an allied player to spend all that money on a Rocketeer and then it dies just from a carelessness, you know?
I think Pat and Sash need to go in there pretty soon.
Yeah, they're... Did bottom left go 2? He went 2.
Yeah,
That's
2.
crazy. They must be really sick. They feel they can defend this. Did the allied player survive? Looks like Pat and Sash are going to double the allied player. They got a miner there. Oh, but Pat was careless with his tanks. He went in too deep.
Dude, he got that 1 miner pick. So it's back down to 3.
Ooh, and Sash got the MCV, and he doesn't retreat, but he instead goes deeper into the base. I don't understand. He was way out tanked, so he shouldn't have done that. No, Green is just grabbing some tanks. Green's chilling with 5 miners. Wow. 3 there. 3 up here for the allied player, even though he lost 1. And there's a paradrop in the middle of Sash's base. I don't know if he sees it now.
He's seen it.
But he only has 3 miners. The allied player lost the miner, has 3 miners, but has so many more tanks. Looks like this team, Luke and dsector, are going to take this first game. Pat's going back to defend his base. He has more tanks, but I don't know.
Does seem like Luke has stopped making structures. Oh no, there's a second war factory out.
Yeah, just place it down. But Sash is dead. There's too many grizzlies in there, and he's trying to kill miners. Yeah, but
I think they were just a little bit passive. Be in dsector's base with their first and second rhinos. Especially in Red Alert, you don't have to worry about GGIs popping out or something. You can dodge around the pillboxes.
Yeah, if they went to the allied player, I agree. That's the way to go.
Yeah.
But yeah, in Red Alert 2, man. In Red Alert 2, it's like...
I was just about to say, Sash and Pat will pick offense, defense, and then dsector will maybe, you know it, because allies are not as strong here as they are on Yuri's.
Allies?
Actually, but Luke's is Chinese, he'll probably be pretty good at using
Yeah.
So, yeah, if you pick the map, so Sash and Pat don't get to be on that side.
Yeah. This has become like a double-edged. It's like they've killed themselves by picking the map. You know, they picked the map hoping to go France and base walk, but then they didn't realize that they wouldn't get to be on the good side. That's funny.
No, at this point, do you? No, they're sticking with their choice.
If it was me, I would just like laugh at myself. I would say LOL, and I would try to switch the map. Oh, I need to go switch that score real quick. Undefined has 1, and Miti has 0. It did it again. It sent me in, but it didn't bring you guys. It's really slow, but at least it got you guys now. Good.
I bet that Sash and Pat will try and pick Death Valley Girl in this series, even though it's not in the map pool.
Yeah, but any map can be played as long as both teams agree. So if Luke and dsector don't care,
I did not know that was a rule.
Yeah, you can play anything as long as both teams agree.
Wild.
All right. So they put their powers in the back. So that means they really do plan to base walk, because he doesn't want them to be able to attack his power and, you know, him not be able to use his grand cannons. Pat and Sash have built forward like they're both gonna base walk. I don't know. It's kind of a hard situation. Like if you're on the right side, you kind of want to stay away from the cannons as long as possible. You know, at least get your own cannon down and facing in the right direction before they get close enough to shoot. You know, make them lose their advantage.
I did notice dsector took both oils. So
Yeah.
the Soviet on the left side.
He's gonna go for
Boosted
tanks.
eco.
Yes.
Do you want to come kill a spider?
No, I'm busy. Sorry.
It's really big though.
I'm busy, but I'm sorry. They wanted me to come kill a spider. No, thank you. My girlfriend and her friend. Yeah, the riots are bad here in San Diego right now. So our friend is spending the night here since we live, you know, away from all the action.
Yeah, well, it looks pretty terrifying over there at the moment.
Yeah, it's wild. It's crazy. All right. Anyway. Oh, here's Sash and Pat with a Grand Cannon. They did not go for base walk, but he now has this cannon on defense, and he's more experienced. Yeah, he started shooting. He's going to kill
shooting
that
the
cannon.
ground, getting the splash damage.
Yep, he needs to sell that. There you go. Good move by selling it. But they're out tanked. Now they're out cannoned, and now he can walk. But he didn't take any oils. So he's going to be a little bit broke, you know, for a little bit. Actually, it's 2 miners and gems should be okay. Yeah, here comes the cannon most likely. He needs some aim that. That's it. He didn't repair quick enough either. You got to repair immediately.
This is GG.
No. Sash made a war factory up there. Why would you do that? You should, you know, hide your stuff. Give yourself time. But Sash is teched here with some prism tanks.
This would be interesting because I think that they would have considered this one of their best maps.
Oh, yeah, it would.
And so now, how do they switch up?
See, that's a threat right there. But if the war factory was back here, he would have had time to maybe make some prism tanks, send some dogs to distract or something, kill it. And he's not repairing. Oh, but he got it in time. Good. Oh, but Pat lost this tank battle. It's over. There's too many tanks now. dsector went Soviet because the Chinese love using France.
Yeah, he knows how to use those cannons better than we do.
Yeah. Oh, but they've teched. So if they can hold this, they actually have a little bit of an advantage. Actually, no. There's too many tanks here.
I think there's way too many tanks. I don't think.
Oh, he's not paying attention here. Oh, that's it.
Sitting there. No.
Oh, no. That's too much. Dang. Just not quick enough. Watching out for those cannons, and yeah, the tanks came and finished it.
I feel like they're gonna pick. Oh. Like smaller, tighter maps where they can limit dsector's movement, maybe with allied.
I don't know
That's
what they
just how
should
I
do.
think those boys like to play.
Yeah, I think just there's really a style difference between these two teams, man. Pat and Sash, I don't know, the way they play, they don't play like a tournament style, you know. They play like more of like a for fun style, and they haven't been like trying to play pro games and stuff. They've been playing Ra2 with me. Like Ra2 is really fun. I play that all the time. And they've been joining that and having fun there, and they haven't really been playing many like hard 2v2 games like this for a while. Or Snow Valley, okay. So, you know, I just feel like they're a little bit out of shape, you know, coming into this tournament. I haven't seen them practicing at all. They've just been playing Ra2 with me. I've barely been practicing either. But, yeah. Snow Patrol, no. Yeah, and like they're also Yuri players now. Like They're not. They haven't been. Yeah, no
Yeah,
Ra2
but
low. They've been playing.
No, they played that for a long time.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't around back then, so I don't know what to say. If not, how many? Just pick one. You only need to tell me. Just one. No, tell me 4 maps. Which one do you want? Okay,
hey, I was
TOE.
right at the end.
Yeah, they ended up going back. This is they pick more Yuri style maps. Yeah, they pick spots in Yuri. You see, they don't want to play corners games. Oh, they picked spots, so they took the left side. My bad. I shouldn't have done that. I should let them just do their thing. They know, they got what they're doing. I'm feeling like I'm feeling like earlier because earlier we had a really stressful series, like a lot of waiting involved, and I got really frustrated. So I was used to just setting everyone's stuff for them because they were taking too long to do it. Did you see the series earlier?
Very patient. Everyone's very patient. I watched it. I was asleep when that happened. It was in the middle of the night.
Yeah,
so then I had the advantage of.
I was frustrated.
I didn't have to wait for everything, which was awesome. Looked pretty frustrating.
Player defeated.
All right. So they decided to be right next to each other.
Yeah, which is interesting. I guess
This
dsector feels.
I just don't really like this spot because I feel like this ore patch is really hard to get to. Like you have to kind of put your war here, like below your barracks, if you want to put your refinery in a good spot, and like that also makes it harder for you to stretch to the right. Like I don't know, I hate spot 2. I much prefer spot 3 because you can get those gems pretty easily and spread to get
You're
to.
still going in a direction you want to go to.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a.
And being allied, like in Red Alert 2, I don't know. I feel like positioning is really important because your tanks are so weak that like you need to have like good positioning to defend your base. You know, build to the choke point pretty quickly.
Do you think Matt and Sash have been playing so much Yuris that they're probably both going tech?
I think that that's their plan, honestly. I think that they do plan to try to get somewhere familiar like this, Tour of Egypt, and something familiar, which is, you know, being on the same side. That's what they're going for. And yeah, I do think they're going to play like Yuri style. I think they've made a miner, they made a drone. Let's see what they do with their tanks and everything. I don't know if they're going to try to go wars or if they're going to try to go tech. I'm predicting tech like we're thinking, you know, just because of the, you know, the whole Yuri theme that they're going for.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right.
I don't know what that flak's doing there.
Yeah, he might have grabbed it by mistake, but it might escape. It escaped. That's funny. All right, he's got his drone there.
Very lucky.
I'm surprised that. Oh, I know why that flak was there, because he was making sure that the Rocketeer didn't kill his drone.
There you go, early radar out.
Yeah, and Pat got drones, but he saved the miner. Let's see who's doing miners. 4 miners there, 4 there, 4 and 4. Everybody's got 4. So all the players look even.
Those two, having 3 refineries right there just feels a bit sloppy.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Should probably sell those. And yeah, this isn't Yuri's Revenge. A flak cannot kill a paradrop like that. But paradrop can't kill a miner either because it's not Yuri. Oh, but he needs to finish that. That's gonna haunt him. Like if dsector decides to push on this side, those GI are just gonna keep annoying his tanks over and over and over again. But he's not utilizing that. I don't know why. They're all just ignoring it. I don't get it. This could probably reach that refinery right there if you start shooting it. Alright, so there's a radar. Oh, there's a lab up. So dsector is teched. And so has Pat. And he put his lab right there. That's a really vulnerable spot.
Weird spot now for Undefined though.
Yeah.
Luke's having made a war factory. They're going to be up against 2 ICs.
Well, before the IC can go up, they might be able to kill them, the team on the left. But they have a lot of desolators now, so the ally player might not be able to help. So maybe they will be able to get those ICs off. 2 ICs, wow, and a Kirov. So they're making some good moves here. They're making some smart moves, using desolators to delay the enemy. Kirov to delay the enemy by making them have to make anti-air. And if they don't, they're gonna get, they're gonna die. Only 1 flak out, 2 flaks, IFV. Here comes a desolator. Try to kill some IFVs probably. But on the bottom, he's attacking, but he has a desolator there. That's good. Oh, refinery is out. Luke has no refinery and no money. That was a huge hit. Oh, there's a desolator. Oh, he's driving into the tanks because he knows that the tanks have to move back. Oh, here's the Iron Curtain. They're about ready. Ooh, deployed desolator. Oh, Miti might take this game.
It says I think it's a good map pick.
Yeah,
Just
this
them
is
slowing
good.
it down and playing their style.
They played their style and it actually worked out. He's going for the wars, but he's letting him trade. Maybe. Okay, here he comes to save. Sash going up to save his brother. Ooh, he used the Iron Curtain there. A little bit late, but still going to be pretty effective. Making him have to get out of his own base, giving him some time to get that MCV. Oh, it's over. Good game by Pat and Sash, playing their style and winning. Pat needs to save that lead. Game isn't over yet. 2 IFVs in the base. If he gets an elite IFV, that could be pretty devastating if they don't kill it. Ooh, it's dead.
Probably would have gone for the battle lab if the drone wasn't so close, and then he would have been able to do it, but...
Yeah. He had a plane there. He could have used the plane to kill the drone.
Alright, so Undefined's map pick.
It's 2-1, right?
2-1.
Yeah, I've not been updating the score. I'm terrible at this. All right. South Pacific, I love that map.
If it is random spots, I'm pretty sure for the tournament.
I don't know about that, but I'm gonna check real quick and find out. Map pool.
It's fixed spots.
I think they're just using the fixed spot list. It is in fact
Both, but I'm guessing the conservative choice is picking spots.
Yeah, I like spots in this map. I don't like having to fight over, getting like a luck battle, like having to fight over oil or like the airport, like in this case. I don't like it.
Pat and Sash getting to pick the left-hand side is that's a big advantage as well.
I don't know. It depends how you look at it. I think both sides are equally good. I don't know. I think like in Yuri's Revenge, when there's Yuri involved, I think that the left side is way better because you have that hill advantage. But I think when it's just Allied and Soviet, that both sides are kind of the same to me. I like both.
I just think that little body of water on the right hand side.
Oh damn it! It did that error.
Getting split.
It didn't bring you guys with me, and then I've already returned from the game, but I bet you guys just started, huh?
Hasn't even started. Nothing's happened yet. Oh, yeah. There it goes.
Yeah, that's crazy. That happens to me sometimes. I don't know why that happens. It doesn't seem to happen to other people.
Yeah, everyone's loaded, but you.
Yeah. We'll run it again. It'll work this time.
Pat used to quick match on Red Alert as Allied quite a bit, but I guess if you're a bit rusty on Red Alert at all.
You mean like quite a few years ago?
Oh yeah, like 2005 and 6 and stuff.
Oh,
that's a long time ago.
That's interesting that he could have been an Allied player then, but not now.
Well, his brother was the Soviet one, and Sash probably played more and was a bit better, so we wanted to do something different.
Hmm.
I think the brothers are just going full-blown rush now.
And with a double Soviet against Allied. I don't know. Is that what you would do, or would you use the fact that Soviet's better at naval than Allied? Because Dreadnoughts they just rape and subs, destroy Dolphins. Another good strategy here that I know Path likes to use is to go quick lab and go for a Kirov and some quick naval. I think sell your MCV and then kill them with a Dreadnought and a Kirov.
Kirov Rush. Sounds like something that Path would invent.
It's actually really effective. Less so in Yuri's Revenge, but in Red Alert it is.
Pat up top looks like he's teching, and he's made a miner. Sash has gone tanks. No miner. I just feel if you're gonna not make a miner, you got to be using that early pressure. No point in going zero and then sitting in your base.
I think one reason why some players might wait is because you feel more safe against that drone that the Soviet player always makes when you have more than one tank. Because if you just have one tank, it's really vulnerable. You have to have really good timing and just better positioning too than the drone to avoid it at all. And maybe he was waiting for that para because he seemed to have timed it well with the para, but Luke went for tech also, I think.
This is bad.
Oh yeah, he had to sell it. He didn't get to make whatever he wanted to make. That's not good because, I mean, he wasn't fighting or anything. How did he not see the para? It also looks like he has an engineer in the back. I don't know what he plans to do with that, but maybe he was gonna... I don't know. I have no idea. But meanwhile, Luke has... What's up?
I think that might be miscommunication, that extra engineer, I think.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, their brothers, they're sitting next to each other. That's crazy.
I know. That's wild.
All right, the Dreadnought's out for Luke. This does not look good for the left side. dsector has teched, and he has a lot of grizzlies. Looks like there was a naval shipyard. I missed that. My bad. But he didn't have the lab in time, but he made a squid. He's going to bring it up to try to defend his base. I think this might be a little bit too late, though. Oh, green has a lot more tanks, too. Yeah, they're going to defend that pretty easily. Yeah, it looks like it's game. Oh, that'll die anytime. That squid's fast. Ooh. Probably was a little bit indecisive there. It's not a good idea to target one thing, then try to target something else over and over again, because it's better to do like high damage to one thing. Yeah, he's giving up. Good game. Yeah. Do you know what this series is supposed to go to? What do you think would have happened if Pat had seen that paradrop? Who's sweets?
Sure.
Wait, what the hell happened there? Oh, my game.
We're gonna try and see if Cruz is around. He said he would be. And see if we can get a game going against the winners of the series, because it looks like it might be over pretty quickly.
Do you know how many? Yeah, it might be. Do you know how many wins they need?
All of losers bracket matches will be a best of 7. It says in the rules. I just checked.
Great.
I'm gonna drop out and try and find Cruiser.
Okay, cool. Thank you so far. All right, so I remade this because I it is 3-1 undefined, so there's only one more win that they need, but they need to join me. I wonder if my game still exists, but no. Where are they? Two v2 Ra2, no. Where are they? Am I still streaming? Yeah, I am. Okay, there we go. Felt like I was going crazy for a minute. Divide and conquer. Okay. No observers, sir. Sorry. Well, I won't stream that. It's late. All right, here we go. Undefined only needs one more win to take the series. We've got dsector on the top left, Pat top right. So we got corners game because Sash bottom left. Luke on the bottom right. Looks like we put. I feel like players typically put their barracks in the more aggressive side. So I think that he might be planning to attack orange. I feel like this map, a corners game, it's like kind of even to get to each player. Like I think it looks kind of square, right? So it doesn't really, like, I don't feel like the game ever gravitates towards like typically a, you know, like in jungle is typically a top versus bottom when it's corners, you know. But here it's like it's kind of even. You can attack either player, and it's a good move because you'll get there just as fast. I guess the only difference would be like here the ore, you know, goes toward one side, but early game you can kind of go anywhere. Ores on both sides here, also here, so you could, you know, force the top versus bottom that way. I like that because it kind of gives you an advantage, you know, like if you're an ally player, you can choose which Soviet you want to fight, or which, you know, if you want to fight the ally or if you want to fight the Soviet, just by pressuring that person and having your teammate pressure the other. And you have options for what ore to collect on every different spot. Alright. Sash is being aggressive, pushing the ally player. The ally player looks like he has more. He has 4 tanks, is in his base, and some GIs. 3 minus for him, 3 for Sash. Ooh. Pat is actually winning. Pulls back. He doesn't want to commit too far in. Sash is pressing here. He lost his flak. The air is there. Harassing Pat's gonna get a tank kill at least. 4 minus for him. 3 for Luke. Luke looks a little bit crippled right now. Pat saves the miner. He's doing pretty good. Alright, he's gonna push back in. I would have recommended making a service depot to repair that. These two. Oh, there he goes. That's a good move. Repairing these 2 tanks. While it's building more tanks, it's like he's built 2 new tanks because he could have very well have lost those tanks in the tank battle here. It's a gift to have those things healed. Alright, let's check this battle out while these guys are taking a breather. See, what he could be doing is using his tanks because he knows that Pat will really come right after him right now. So he should take his tanks and press over at Sash, but he's not. But that doesn't matter because dsector is doing a pretty good job defending here. I don't think he lost any miners in that push. And Luke has sold. Pat has just as much. Oh, he has more miners. A war. I think probably a tank less or just as many tanks, but no conscripts and no desolator. It looks like he made a miner. Let's see how Pat can defend this. Oh, we're gonna lose a tank there for free, not pulling it around. Needs to make some sentries. His money looks okay, like he... Oh no, it looks pretty low, like it stopped. Either that or he's not building anything. Oh, Luke NG'd his war. Luke said, I'm winning this game. I am not losing this game. Oh, dsector has a lot more tanks than Sash. He's pushing in like he thinks he's gonna win. I don't know why he's not just going in. He kind of waited a little bit too long, and Sash picked off some tanks with the superior range from the Ra2 tank. This is an interesting game. Let's see what happens. Paradrop coming in from the back. But I think Luke's gonna kill him here because he doesn't have a war. He just got his war back, and now he had less tanks. That's it. The miner's gonna help. Oh, he needs to be hitting tanks. Oh, he went past the sentry. That was a mistake. He could have held it right there if he stayed behind the sentry. That would have been a heavy hold, and he might have won. Dang. Oh, Sash is pushing in with some desolators. Oh, the deploy. Oh no. He is overwhelmed him with too many tanks. Let's see what happens. He can still make a desolator in his own base. Here comes the orange. No. Oh, but Pat's a little bit alive. I don't know. Ah, they said GG's. They've given up. Yeah, he's dead. Good games, guys. Alright. Did I get disconnected again?